Hi buddy, welcome back. SevTech Ages, episode 9, with me Sid, and we're in age 1. Yes, we got there last episode, as I'm sure you recall, and we have a whole bunch of things. We've also upgraded, which means there is actually this thing here. They've added Nature's Compass, or if it wasn't added, it was unlocked earlier if it wasn't already in there. And this is some flake bone, wood. Is it any particular wood? Any log? And saplings. That would have been handy earlier, wouldn't it? Yeah, so we last episode we left off, we had gone and got a whole load of coal, more coal. We got quite a bit of coal, in fact. We got more coal than we know how to store right now, so that's entertaining. We've got some hides going on the rack, so which we can place away temporarily over there, and we can put these ones on and let those dry, and everything is going swimming. And we want to move. I want to relocate us to a new place to live. I wanted to also take those, put them in there, and then take some of these and put them in there. Very simple. That'll do. Now we can make blocks of coal, so that is an option for storage, because we don't really want to be carrying this massive great amount of coal around. First things first though, let me get some of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do it with oak, but the eucalyptus is my least favourite log, so that kind of makes things. We've got a bit of flaked bone, and we need some saplings. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And that is going to be absolutely invaluable going forward, because we're going to need to find other biomes. Specifically, we're going to want to find, we don't need to find darklands. What we're going to need to find, have you limited what I can search for? You cunning devil, you. So we can take search for darklands, and it will go, it's that way. Can't quite see because my inventory thing is, let me just see whether I can change my, no, that's not what I wanted. Small, no. Normal. Darklands. Oops, let's try that again. Darklands search. So it's 2,000 blocks that way. So it's useful. It's certainly going to be better than running around. Anyway, what we need to play around with now, for starters, we need to get our video settings and go, GUI scale large. We'll go there. That will do. I prefer being able to see my inventory. More importantly, I prefer you guys being able to see my inventory. Now, the other thing is the totems. We've updated the pack, and the totems now portray what they are. Spider. I'm not sure what we've got over there. Piggy. Yeah, pig totem. Not many totems around here, so we don't need to worry too much, but yeah, that's a bit of an improvement. So what do we need to do? We need to think seriously about how we are going to transport our items. Now, we can, as I said, we can compress our coal down into blocks, and we can grind that back into coal. So for transporting purposes, we probably want to start looking at a wooden hopper of some description. Probably the second tier one would be the more sensible thing. So if we have a look at hoppers now, we're going to need to make a couple of these. So we're going to need to make 2 of these. That's actually fairly slow, but we only need 1, so we could do that with a an immersive craft chest or a chest. And of course, a chest is cheaper than an immersive craft chest. And it should open up another achievement. And then we can make you with more wood. Okay, so we'll do that and that and that, and that's a wooden hopper. We're also going to need another chest. We'll go with Minecraft chests because we can actually reuse them, and another chest as well because that's there. Let's go and just see about getting let's go, if we go in under here and there and there, and we get ourselves a chest going there, and we get ourselves a wooden hopper going there, and grab a little bit of dirt because I don't like holes in the ground. So that will work there, and if I put 9 items into this, then the horsey will do its work, and you know, we'll be good and happy, and we'll get a block of coal in here eventually. So we also need to make another wooden hopper. Now I can't remember what the limitations of this are, but it's probably cheaper just to go and make 2 chests and a wooden hopper. Well, yeah, swings roundabouts, isn't it? It's all relatively cheap. It's just a matter of, do I want the item to be able to take 4 or more? Well, let's go, tell you what, let's go with that. And if I place you down, and we can place her. Interesting. Right, we'll take that and we will upgrade it to a leper. We've got plenty, so again, you know, I keep on forgetting that I've got the proper crafting tables, which is thrilling and all, but it's also very easy to forget. We need some of, pardon me, we need more than that. I don't suppose you've got, no you haven't, you know, the old things stay in the crafting table mod would have been useful, but there you go. And that's now got 4 slots made of wood. Okay, we can work with 4 slots because we can jump down here, out, and we can come in over this side, I think will work, and then we can put in all of that and let that do its work. And it's going to take a while, we know that, that's not a problem, because I've still got to work out how we're going to relocate and where we're going to relocate to. So you do your work, and eventually that will fill up, and once there's 9 in there it will go again. We'll grab you and we'll have those out as well. We'll just drop. Gimme, thank you. And we'll come back and get on with that one in a bit. Okay, so we were looking at the upgrades for our backpacks. That was the first thing, and I have some other alternatives and thoughts as well. There is apparently a crate, and the crate apparently keeps its inventory, and it connects to work table slabs, whatever they are. What the hell is a work table slab? Works dump. Huh. crafting table. Yeah, we don't know that yet. But this is just a chest with wood around it. So if we again make another chest and double up, then we should have a normal chest with full-on storage capabilities, which is nice because it opens up a whole world of possibilities when it comes to storage. We are going to need, I think I worked out we needed to make some other bits and pieces, but first things first, let me just sort my inventory out somewhat, and I shall be back with you in a second. Alright, we should have everything we need to make a couple of upgrades for the packs now. So we're going to have a bash at that. This should be empty, which it is. So the first thing we're going to need to do is make a couple of these blank upgrades. Yeah, these things. Da-da, and da-da, da-da. And we're going to take those and basically go and give them a couple of those, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that'll give us a wooden upgrade. Now the question is, and I don't know the answer, do we have to apply these in tandem, in sequence, or can we do them individually? So we're going to give it a try. I'm going to take this backpack. Oh man, my inventory is a mess. Nothing new there, I know, but it's still a mess. Considering I actually not long since just... What can we use you for, just out of interest? Gunpowder at the moment in a cauldron. Okay, nothing exciting. We'll put those back in there, and we shall... I don't know, we'll put... What I am paranoid about, if you haven't figured this one out, is what I don't want to do is to empty all of my... Basically is to apply an upgrade to the pack, only to find that everything in it goes. Now I'm sure it doesn't, but you know, surety and certainty are not necessarily the same thing. So this is empty, so if I combine that and that, it gives me a tier 1. So we have to apply them in tandem. Okay, so we can go, you are now a wooden backpack, and your storage is now the same as a normal chest. And then we can apply the stone, and the next tier is iron, which obviously we can't make, and that probably adds another line. Yes, it does. Excellent. So now we can just take all of this stuff out, and what we should have done, and what we will do in a moment, is we should have tested to see if upgrading with something in it destroys them. So you're upgraded. So now we're going to need another 2 of these. And one of them is going to be... well, we need them both to be wood. And then we need you to be stone. Yes, that's right. Right, so this particular item, this bag has got some valuable items in it, so we'll put those away carefully. Not that. We'll put that away. We don't really need that right now. We don't need any of that. We don't really need you. We need you. We don't need you and you. And I will just get this lot put away in here with all of the good stuff. And what we will do is we shall stick a stick in it. I can't think of anything. It's got tier 0. Let's see what happens when we upgrade it. There you go. It doesn't lose its contents. So I was being paranoid for no reason, but trust me, I've played these bloody mods before where things just, you know, you upgrade, you put your stuff in your pack and you upgrade and bang, everything's gone. So you can't put a pack in a pack, so that's interesting and useful to know. But well, that can go in as well. I'm going to put that and that in there as well. Now we've got all this space. And that and that and that for now. And then we'll just take all of that, and this lot can go in there as well. Excellent. Right, so we've tried the backpack upgrades. They are pretty straightforward. They do, yeah, pretty much what I would expect from them. So now it's just a matter of making crates, I think, which we've got plenty of wood for. We're waiting for the horse to do this lot. Not a huge amount left. Well, this is what my stock. Who am I kidding? There's 3 stacks in a bit. So let's think. We're going to need several crates. Several crates, I suspect. So let's get those made and start packing, and well, I'll see you in a mo. Alright, while I'm doing that, I'm just going to point this out. After all that running around looking for coal and stuff, say no more. I don't think I need to say anything to let my general disgust at this out. So I'm doing the food chest, and I'm just grabbing all of the... I'm tempted to kill a few chickens, you know. There's a lot of them around. And yeah, it's like it's free food to take with us. It's not like we're playing TFC where these things are going to decay and rot. They will stampede, of course, which doesn't help me. Wherever he went. She went. I'll grab a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, just make sure when we go we take a large proportion of food with us. And I cannot see that chicken for the life of me. Jesus, that is really... I can hear it. Haha. You're dead. I'm tempted to hit these olive trees as well, because there might be... They're not usually that rare, but, you know, I'm more interested in the olive tree saplings. And then, of course, the other thing we need to think about is the apple tree. And I'm not sure what will happen when I chop that down, whether I'll get apple tree saplings. So we'll give that a try. I'm just going to do a little bit of gathering, and we'll be back as soon as I've done. Alright, there's just a few more things to break. We're just waiting for one bit of thatch to dry. We're going to have to take these, but obviously we need to disconnect. Have you broke your lead? Ah, well, at least we've got one. So we're going to have to take all of this. That's going to come out of there. Obviously that's going to go into a valuables pack, can go in there. The barrels won't go into the chest, so that's not a problem. Now the question is, I'm just going to harvest this tree, by the way, is from Rustic, and you get it by trading with a villager, and yeah, it's I think it was a seed off the top of my head. I can't remember what we got. You get plenty of apples from it, which will keep your fruit going for a while. And the question is, do we get apple tree saplings? Apple sapling, excellent. That's all we needed, and we got a whole load of that. This is almost all dry. So we'll just take this with us, because I've converted this all to these were the rushers, and I've converted them to this just for ease of transport. There's one left. If it doesn't convert, I am not bothered. We will live. So we need to take, let me get this, chop that down. Oh, I appear to have got a lead from something. Okay, maybe it was, that was for the dog there then. Okay, and we'll take this, this, and this, and then we'll take this last. Oh, hello. Take that as well. Oh, damn. That's not quite what I intended. Can I break you down at all? I can't. Okay, fine. Didn't know that happened, but we live and learn. Chop it with an axe, you get 2 slabs. And we've basically, as I've been going, I've got to find the relevant place for this. Oh, crap, yeah, we've got too much of some stuff and not enough of other stuff. If I take you and convert you into that, because I don't think is there any other use other than fuel, and no, there's not. So I might as well just craft all of this straight into twine and have done with. Damn you. Okay. Because that opens up all of that space, which means I can place that and that in there. That has no use other than being those slabs. So again, we may as well craft these. So again, this is just how do we maximize our storage space, and what I will probably do, I think, you can't do that, can you? I keep on forgetting that I'm not playing the Minecraft that I know and love. We're playing the twisted, warped Minecraft that we've, yeah, that's possibly a slight extreme case, but sometimes that's what it feels like. We'll take you and we'll make you into a 3rd crate, which we will place there, and you can have those items. Oh, I don't really want that. You can have that. We'll put you in here. I don't think I'm going to have a problem finding Venus flytraps because they seem to eat me every time I turn around. That's a rustic apple sample, and we need to find something. You can come out of there. You can go in there. You lot can go in there. And oak wood can stay here on my person. So that just leaves these and the machines downstairs and the few torches. I'm not taking the cutting block. I'm not taking those. I am taking this, and of course I am taking, I'm going to stand over here and make sure that that has no chance to fall into that. So we should be good if we take that, and that can go on there, and that, and that, and that. It's going to be dark in here, of course. Let me just actually, yeah, someone suggested that I need to check my, yeah, my brightness is set to bright now, so any issues we have now are entirely due to lighting. Oops, I didn't want that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to place all of those into our backpack with the exception of this one, because I want to put some little bit more into this. Want that for starters. Again, they're only light sources, but you know, they're my light sources, so I'm having them. And that leaves a quick snooze. Pick up the crusher. We'll have a snooze in here because, you know, dude, where's my bio? Oh dear, some of the memes and humor in this are sometimes a little. Well, I suppose they're kind of, I don't know, wedding humour, wedding speech humour. Right, so we're going to take this and chop you off of here. That will free you up to wander around a wee bit. I'm going to pop you in there. I need that, and I've got a sleeping mat. Oops. I've got food on me. We've got a food pack anyway, and the bow's ready, so we should be good to take the wolf here, who has no name, and let's go. Leave this place. Let me in fact get this on the bar. We are going to delete that marker, and we are going to add a new marker, which was old home age 0, because I suspect we're going to move around a bit as we go. You coming? Oh yeah, he's with us. Right, so I need to decide where we're going to go and live. We've got a few. See, we need to be up this way, around near all of this Darklands biome. I'm kind of liking or thinking maybe over here on this. This is a bit closer, well, quite considerably closer. So yeah, I think that's what we'll try to do. We'll head up. We'll also make sure let me center on me. We'll also make sure wherever possible we explore unexplored territory and unveil more stuff. So yeah, that's going to be our next challenge. Any signs of any piranhas? Doesn't look to be. We'll get you on the bar. Actually, you want to just come over there. There we go. And come on. This is the only way I've found to reliably cross rivers with horses, is drag them across on a lead. And of course the dog is being utterly useless, but he'll teleport the moment I get here. So that's a fine thing, and off we go again. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, we're in the area of the Darklands. We've found a cassiterite sample right over here. In fact, we should probably mark that on the map now, because we're in the area where we should be marking things. Give me one of those, and that is cassiterite. Done. Right, so now we just need to figure out where we want to live. Now, I don't want to live right on the border of the because of that kind of thing, for starters. Zombies and tigers and bears, oh my. There's an awful lot of badness potentially over here if we're not careful, but this is close enough that we can find an area, again, relatively flat, relatively close to water, and will you stop walking into fly traps? Yeah, I think we need to head down over this way, well away from this woodland, and find an area. See, there's a rather nice cave over there which has got potential, I don't know whether for building, but it's certainly acting as a mob farm. We need to keep up what we've got here. This is malachite. Okay. Bang, bang, bang. Malachite. Done. That's also malachite, but it may be the same sample. This thing is huge, so we'll come well away from the edge of that before we sleep. Because you know what horses are like in this game. They'll walk into it. Not that we're shy of horses. So I need to sleep the night off, and we need to decide exactly whereabouts we're going to live for this next... Oh, hello. That's not what I wanted to do. Come back here, you. You looking at me? Yeah, I think we need to come over this way perhaps a wee bit and see what we can find. We've obviously not been in this area. There's a lot of sheep, but there's also a lot of these wolfies. How's about... See, this looks somewhat familiar around here. We've got ready lava for when we ever get to that point where we need that. We don't really want a lot of lava, but I'm thinking that we could maybe... Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Are we better on the other side? Is the first question. See, that almost looks like a chunk error, doesn't it? Bizarre. I think we may be better on the other side of this water, you know, because the land is potentially just that little bit easier to form over for farming. I don't know if any of you actually watch Rorax, but I am not going to the length that she went to get water up a hill. That is just that way madness lies, not when I can dig. Tea light. Okay, fine. Center on me and tea light. Done. Okay. Doing all right for samples here, aren't we? Right. Let me get the horse across. I'll be back in a mo once I've finally settled on a place to live. All right. We've got a village over there. We've got a rather nice chunk of biome up there. We've got a grumpy neighbour down here somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Hello. I'm sorry, but you really are not welcome around here. Come on. That's right. And bang. And die. And we'll grab his good stuff, and that's good. I'm not sure whether I want to continue with a cave-based build for this area. There's quite a few bears around here as well, so we're just going to have to thin those out because they're a pain. Plus I need the claws anyway. Come on. Any more... Oh, hello. Any more bears want a piece of me right now? But we've got... Yeah, we're very close to that. We've got this biome up here. I'm not entirely sure what biome that is. I just know that it looks interesting. We obviously need to do a circuit and just have a good explore around here. Make sure we find any and all samples. Hello, bear. Come on then. Yes, you can. You. Oh, you're a tough bear. Ah! Bloody Venus flytrap. Dead bear. There's another one over there. I did see that. Just need to obviously thin the numbers down so we have got plenty of opportunities for our livestock, and so we don't get ate. That's always although that Venus flytrap is doing a pretty good job. Come on then, wherever you are, let's be having you. So we've moved closer to the Darklands. We don't have to do that massive great traverse every time. We haven't actually located any Shoggoth spawners in this area. That's one Shoggoth layer. So we're going to need to... Hello. Alright, you. Oh, damn you. Stop it. Come on. Stop being... grumpy and give me your stuff there. Right, we've got wood, we've got Venus flytraps, we've got pretty much most of what we need. I think we are definitely going to do things. Can we make trapdoors yet? We can. Cool. Can we make? Can't make that. Apparently. Can make a fish trap from Primal. That's interesting. Well, actually, we can't make a fish trap from Primal. We can just know about them. Darkest. Oh. Oh. Sorry. I'm going to just go around and collect Venus flytraps everywhere I see them. I just want to see what that thing does. This is one of the downsides, in my opinion, of having an entirely quest-led pack, is you can lose focus on other things. You know, you don't know if you don't spot things. We need to check around the area anyway for ore samples, so I'm going to do that very quickly. And I'm also going to continue looking around for more Venus-y flytraps. I shouldn't have it. Oh, hello. Coal. Don't mind if we do. We don't need coal right now, but we shall put a sample there with a coal. Mark everything. I think I've mentioned this in Terra Firma Craft quite a few times. Mark everything. And you will not be disappointed. Anyway, let me just do a quick sweep of this area around here, and I will be right back with you. Alright, I've been beat. I keep on pressing B for backpack, and I know I can't do that. I'm going to put those in there for safety for the moment, and we are going to hopefully not regret this. Darkusto, Traposto. I am going to I want to how do I I'm gonna pick him back up again. He looks evil. I'm going to try. We know the chicken. Well, I don't know why. I don't know why I would want that, but there we go. So, well, I thought that was a sheep coming to attack me. It's like, what magic and mystery is this? I'm going to stick you in there. We're going to take you, and we're going to take some of this, and we're going to go and bang and make a whole bunch of those. And the first thing I need to do is get a means of getting across here. Now I've worked out the middle is this block here. Now I've got two choices, above or below. I'm going to go on the, so we go at the top of the block, and we're going to basically have a 3 wide bridge running across here. We'll fancy this up later. This is the thing, but I want to dig into the side of that hill. That's going to make me our new cave, but it's going to be more cavey than the last one. It's going to have a lot of features the last one didn't have, at least for the time being. But we can level down on these edges. We've got farming potential. Yeah, it just should be a lot easier to do stuff with, I think, going forward. Now what we'll do is we shall get, obviously all these rushes will need to go, and we can make a bunch of those like that. We're going to need more ironwood. I planted a load of saplings over there. There's plenty of saplings, and they don't we got bone, and again, bone isn't a rarity. We just have to go and find one of those skeletons, and there's loads of them about, so that shouldn't be an issue. But what we will have is hopefully a nice place to call home, with a certain degree of safety, and you know, all those things that you associate with home. And of course we're close to the nice Darklands biome, which gives us more options to work with, and gives us more options for exploration as well, which I think is, you know, is interesting in itself. I am going to take you up, and we're going to swim up here and see if we just can't get rid of that water source. And I think on that note we'll probably call it an episode, and we can start getting a new base set up and advancing ourselves, getting the things we need, the various things, cassiterite and, you know, copper, moving that forward. Come on, let's just get down like that. But from here we can run in, make a nice big 3 wide cave entrance, and yeah, I think this should be quite a reasonable place to set up shop. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, bye for now.